Welcome back to a warm embrace, a soft place for the hard parts of being human. Last week we spoke about modern dating and why connection can sometimes feel harder to find than ever. Today we're talking about something that often sits quietly underneath our experiences of dating, relationships, and connection. Attachment styles. And before anyone starts trying to diagnose themselves or put themselves into a box, this isn't about labels. It's a gentle exploration of something many of us experience. Why the same situation can feel completely different depending on what our nervous system learned about connection. Sometimes it's not about the person. It's about what your body remembers. A text goes unanswered for 6 hours. 3 people experience that differently. One thinks, "Did I do something wrong?" Another thinks, "Nice, a little space." And another thinks, "They'll reply when they can." Same situation, different experiences. Attachment styles are not identities. They're emotional default settings, ways your nervous system learned to feel safe. Not labels, not life sentences, not personality types. Just patterns. For anxiously attached, sometimes closeness feels uncertain. The mind begins scanning. What changed? Are they upset? Did I say too much? Not because someone is needy, but because their system is trying to feel safe. For the avoidant, sometimes closeness feels overwhelming. The relationship deepens, and suddenly there's a desire for space. Not because they don't care, but because feeling can feel like too much. For the fearful avoidant, they're constantly stuck between wanting closeness, but fearing closeness. Missing someone while simultaneously pulling away. Feeling safest in inconsistency, because consistency feels unfamiliar. For the securely attached, security isn't the absence of emotion. It's the presence of stability. You still care. You just don't lose yourself when uncertainty appears. The goal isn't to become perfect. Nobody is. The goal is to understand what your system learned. Because awareness creates options. Let's pause here for a moment. When connection feels uncertain, what does your mind do? And what might happen if uncertainty wasn't something you needed to solve immediately? You're not reacting randomly. You're responding from what your system learned would keep you safe. Nothing is wrong with you. You're simply responding from what you've learned. And the learning can continue. Thank you for listening to A Warm Embrace. Take what lands, leave what doesn't, and be kind to yourself today. I'll see you next week.